Hi, it's Anita here. Just giving you a quick tour of my scrap room, my crap room as I like to call it. This is probably the cleanest it's ever been, thanks to my sister who spent the entire day helping me organise and put away everything I own. Otherwise I'd get distracted halfway into it and make a bigger mess. Alright, so I'll just start at my desk. This is just one of those fold up camping desks that you can get from Bunnings, Kmart. They're great. This one folds in the middle, so lots of room. This shelf that I've got all my stamps, ribbons and my finished projects on is actually a shoe rack that I got from one of the cheap shops. I think it was Sam's Warehouse or whatnot. I think it was like $20. And I've added an extra shelf at the bottom just to stack some more punches. I've got my artwork, a few pages that I've done that I finally got put up. I've got a frame that I made for one of my design team projects from Words or Whatever. I've got this great little post box type sorting shelf that holds little containers, bling, glue, everything like that. This is my table caddy, digital DVD player, good for entertainment, my iPod dock. This shelf here I actually made. I couldn't find anything big enough to house everything that I wanted to. It cost me probably $30 to make it myself, and I painted it all up. The containers at the top are just $1 containers from Sam's Warehouse, which I've got all my flowers sorted into. And the bottom rack is actually, I have a strip of metal underneath it, and the containers are, I'll just show you, magnetised. I've just got a bit of magnet on them, so they just magnetise up. You can lift it open, pull it off, open the lid up, and get your flowers. It's the best way I found that it worked. I didn't think the screws would work so well in plastic, and double-sided tape was a failure. So I've got all my distressings. These containers are awesome. These I got from Spotlight originally, but Sam's Warehouse are now stocking them for half the price, so they're like $9. These come off individually, and these open up if you just turn the thing on its side. There's also some more storage in the top and some more down in the middle. This little container here, I've got all my embossing powders, my homemade glimmer mist, my smooch, stickles. I've also got miscellaneous glitter, refills, cracker paint. Another one of these containers, I've got all my metal embellishments for bits and pieces. Got some hat pins that I make myself for my pages, make them look quite lovely. These containers here, I watched a few videos on YouTube of how to store best way to store your clear stamps. And everything that I looked at either wasn't available in Australia or just wasn't very economical. So these containers cost me $2 for $2. And all I have, I'll grab one out here. All I've done is I have the container, and I've bought a pack of the thick binded or covers. You know, you make the books yourselves. Cut it down to fit the container. I am going to re-stamp in stays on the back the images so I can see them, but they all fit in there really well. I tried the folder, I watched the folder video and I actually tried that, but I didn't really like, they were too heavy, they fell down, wasn't really my cup of tea. So that I think that works really well, and it should be sufficient for me. I've got all my albums down there, my sewing machine, my work in progress folder, rag for wiping off all my ink, paint. These containers were really cool. These came from Kmart. I've got thickers, my stickers, and on this shelf here I've got a few more bits and pieces. I cut my own vinyl alphabets, working at a sign shop. Bonuses to that is all the leftover vinyl, so yay! I've also got my ideas book, which I keep all, sorry for going off camera, all my ideas, bits and pieces that I've liked of other people's, sketches, templates. I've got my paints, my digital elements that I print out and use, plastic sleeves. I've got more of these containers. I've got rub-ons, all my chipboard pieces, chipboard alphabets, and my cropper hopper vertical storage holds all my coordinations, cardstock, pattern paper. I inherited a heap of old music sheet, which is really cool. More flowers. These flowers are from IamRoses.com, which don't fit up in any of those. All my buttons I've sorted in colours. Just try and get this one out. All these flowers are from IamRoses.com, which I think are really cool and very inexpensive. It's just a little off the page I've made, some flowers. Got a heap of vintage books there. I went to a book sale and cleaned out all their old books. This one here I think is about 100 years old, which is really well preserved for how old it is, but yeah, the pages are awesome to pull apart and use. I think if you've watched any of my videos, I've done a video on this one. I finally hung it. Looks awesome, except I dropped it a couple of times and put a few dents in it, but it was meant to be there. So yeah, this was a quick tour of my room, my clean scrap. You can see the floor. It's amazing. Thanks for watching. See ya.